Hi, Dan here, and I've been doing a little bit of digging in the new Monterey release of macOS. And I've come across something quite interesting. In the past, when I wanted to do speed tests, then I used a speedtest.net, or their app from the App Store. And it's pretty cool. It works, does the job. But now Monterey has got its own tool built in. So if we leave that running, I've got a down speed of 375 megabits and an upload speed of 73. That is pretty much what I pay for. Now the tool is called Network Quality, and you can run it just like this. The Apple Network Quality speed test, you can see, isn't reporting the same numbers, but they are similar. And you can see it's giving me a responsiveness of high, which is just saying that my network connection can handle a lot more. I want to call it requests, but I think it's where it sends a response, a request and a response back again. How many it can do those in a minute. If you've got a really bad network connection, that could be in the low hundreds. But I'm starting to prefer the Apple version because the speed test, I can't really control what network it's using. So on my Mac, I'm running on Ethernet and Wi-Fi. And my Wi-Fi is notoriously glitchy, which means that it'll impact the speed test. And even if it didn't, it could be that your Wi-Fi is slower than your Ethernet, or for some reason your Wi-Fi is actually faster than your Ethernet. With the speed test app, you can't pick and choose like that. With this app, I can say network quality and then specify the interface. So my wired connection happens to be EN0 and my Wi-Fi happens to be EN7. So if I rerun the same test, the default, or maybe that's what it is, the default I think should have been EN0, the wired connection. Let's just double check that. See, that's really strange. I wasn't expecting that. Unless I've got my networks mixed up. But you can see the difference. One of my network interfaces is absolutely awful. It's only giving me 61 megabits down and 31 up. Whereas the first one we showed was 360 and 60 down. So let's have a figure out what's going on. And also, if you don't know what your Ethernet, if you don't know what your EN number is for your different Ethernet devices, this will help. You can type in Ifconfig, so for interface. And if we look up here, we've got EN0, and it's got a local IP address. That's how you can filter these out, is you're looking for ones that are connecting to your router. A lot of these won't be giving you any useful information. They're probably needed for macOS, but for your intents and purposes, they're just dummies. So if I type in 192.168.1, and then we can find EN0. Okay, my EN7 is my wired internet, and EN0 is probably actually my Wi-Fi. So I've got them completely the wrong way around. We can also confirm this by having a look at our network system preference. So my Thunderbolt Ethernet is the IP address 192.168.1.210, and that's what matches EN7. So if we scroll back up to the results, my internet, my Wi-Fi, is this one. EN0 is my Wi-Fi, which explains how poor my internet connection was. If for some reason, when I was testing my internet connection using speed.net, and the Mac was for some reason going through the Wi-Fi, I would assume that I had bad internet connection. With network quality, I can test all the different interfaces on my computer and verify which is the slow one. So if I was getting these numbers, I would know to check on my Wi-Fi, and rather than complain to my ISP. If I was getting very slow Ethernet, then I would be complaining to my ISP. You'd want to double check by unplugging your computer and plugging it directly into your router. I hope this helps, and I'll see you in another video. Goodbye.